really getting into the nitty-gritty here. We're really digging deep.
Okay.
We're discussing the ins and outs of the hunter role.
Wow.
Ichabel, right.
Cow.
And that's it, right? I think Ichabel, and we can wrap it there.
Yeah,
Maybe a few tainted steals here
All right,
and there.
sweet. Thanks, guys, for tuning into Roll Queue. Ichabel
no,
is all you need to know about these guys. We'll see you next time. Just kidding. Welcome into Roll Queue. We're going to go a little bit longer than that. Vote, Netrioid, not Shinto, Zapman, Cyclone Spin, and Barracuda all join me. We are going to be discussing the hunter role a little bit here today. You know, past metas, favorites, least favorites, all those sorts of fun things. So let's start off baseline here. In SMITE at the moment, Barracuda, what would you say is your job as a hunter?
Hit structures, kill fire giants, and don't die.
Everyone else agree with that?
Sounds right, yeah.
Sounds about right.
All right, fair enough. Feels pretty straightforward. Has that changed at all in anyone's mind over the past years? I mean, look, as a hunter, you're hitting autos and you're mounting targets. Has that
Last year was
changed?
be really useless.
Yeah. There's a big change from last year to this year.
Yeah.
This year we can actually hit gods.
We can do damage. Last year we get killed by thorns only.
Hey, what was it, Thorns last year?
double thorns.
Double thorns.
Double
That's
blink.
right.
Maybe sometimes three if the jungler decides they want to ruin our lives. Maybe a Cthulhu ult coming here and there.
Maybe
Yeah.
2 Cthulhu ults.
Yeah.
Well, that's nice. Look, this is such a unique opportunity because all you guys feel, you're on separate teams, but you all feel the same type of pain as one another. Vote. In your mind, what do you think makes a good hunter? What do you have to do to be a good hunter?
Somehow live.
Somehow live?
Yeah, if you don't live, you can't get FG. You just have to live.
Do you think,
It's easier said than done.
is that always on you, or do you think you can rely on your teammates for that?
I mean, personally, I can't rely on my team. So it's on me.
Yeah. How about you guys? What do you think makes a good hunter, Netrioid?
I would say having a little bit of love in yourself, because like you're gonna die, you're gonna get ganked. So if you don't have the mental, you don't have the love for yourself, you're
Right.
gonna be like, yeah. But apart from that, I would say awareness on the map is pretty much everything when you are like farming from early to mid game, late game. Because if you have a map awareness, you are pretty much never dying.
Sure. Similar thoughts, Zap?
I mean, I don't know. Use actives, I guess. That's my classic
When is that
spiel
meme
now.
gonna die? Because you've been on point.
I'm
recently with the
milking it
actives.
right now. I'm
Right.
milking it right now. So until another meme comes out, I'm gonna milk that one.
Sure. This is an interesting opportunity because you guys all clearly have different personalities, but I want to equate this to football, other sports. In the NFL, it feels like all the wide receivers are cocky and super confident in themselves. The quarterbacks are kind of the stoic, confident type.
So we're quarterbacks.
Well, that's the question. Do you think there is an average personality type that, whether it's an average SMITE player or an SPL hunter has? Do you think there is a hunter personality trait?
Mentally damaged.
Mentally damaged?
We're just kind of there.
Masochist.
I'm just kind of there for the ride,
Yeah. Is that indicative of just the way a game goes for a hunter? You guys just
Yeah.
kind of kick back and cruise on in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
Pretty much, yeah.
So what do we decide on? Masochists is our personality?
Maybe the last 2 years. This year, not so much. This year's
This year,
kind of a good year.
we're kind of vibing.
Yeah, this year we're the quarterback kind of.
Yeah.
So it's
Right.
been good. It's been good. Finally.
And I think that kind of pivots into the next topic here. Is Season 8 at the moment your favorite meta for being a hunter in recent memory?
No.
I don't know.
I like Season 6.
I was gonna go with Spinner.
I like that entire lane to myself.
Let's say we didn't like Thorns in Season 6, right? We didn't
Right.
like Thorns, but our supports were not in lane. They were griefing the jungler from level 1.
Yeah.
And we would just solo farm and not have to worry about the enemy jungler at all. And even if he did come, he was like 5 levels behind.
They get solo killed.
It was the
They get
goodness.
2v1 because
Yeah.
we're so far ahead.
That was good.
I just like playing mages as well.
Yeah.
Mage is
I
fun.
got missed playing Merlin.
I got to play Merlin when he was fun.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you guys are weird. I'm a hunter only guy right here.
I mean, you played Jean Kui for a little bit.
Yeah, and I was a very good Zonk, sometimes. Very good Morgan sometimes, and then I got kicked to the mid lane. So
Did the hunter meta of the sprinkling of mages here and there make any of you guys question your role choice? You consider maybe swapping over to mid at any point?
no,
No.
no, definitely not.
Maybe this year. I mean, mid's OP.
Yeah,
Mid's OP this year.
that's right. I mean, would you consider hunter the second most powerful role at the moment?
Well, I would consider solo the most powerful.
Sure.
Just out of principle.
Even without Thorn?
Even without
just
Thorns. Just out of
because-
principle.
Some of them build thorns right now.
Yeah, they do.
That's true.
Actually,
You're
yeah,
right.
they
You're right.
still do that. But yeah, no, I'd say ADCs. I mean, jungler's pretty up there too, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Personally, I think jungler's pretty
Yeah.
OP. So I'd say we're
They
the third
disagree.
then. We're the third.
Yeah, I want to get the jungle role going. I'm sure they're gonna have a lot of fun things to say about the meta at the moment. Third strongest role. You two, what do you think? Vote Netrioid. Do you think you're towards the
Solo
top
support,
half? Yeah.
mid, ADC jungler.
Really? So
Yeah,
you're-
I like
That's
that
really
choice,
good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm with vote.
I'm realistic, you know. Solo's absolutely broken.
Yeah.
Support, absolutely broken.
100%.
Mid, absolutely broken. Hunters, mental 6 items, then you're good.
Right.
And jungles can actually just ruin your day or be completely useless.
Yep.
Or
There's no,
both.
no in
That could
between.
be both, actually.
Actually, yeah, actually could be both, yeah.
There probably are both, actually, right now.
And you mentioned supports as being particularly strong right now.
Yeah.
And so this can be ranked, this can be SPL-wise. You don't have to throw your specific supports under the bus if you don't want to. When you're in lane, because we are in lane in Season 8, as we weren't so much in Season 6, do you have any pet peeves that your support does or doesn't do? Anything come to mind for that?
When is it?
He's thinking real hard.
Is
When-
Ronnie in chat? Because if he is, Ronnie's perfect. I love
He
that
was
guy.
in chat earlier.
Yeah, I know.
Sometimes they just get in there, you know,
Yeah.
with an entire wave on them.
Yeah, that's I love
Yeah.
that. When they go in there, just tank the whole wave, tank the ADC, get back, a Fafnir's done, get sundered, and then they die. And I'm just like, cool.
Is that? I imagine that there's a little bit of both ranked and SPL.
I'm sure every support's done that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, even in SPL.
How about in ranked specifically? I imagine
I got
with
a million.
communication
Ranked probably happens like 1,000 times more.
being a
maybe.
little bit more limited in ranked. Is it similar pet peeves, just kind of dialed up a bit?
Yeah,
when you're,
I mean,
when
like
you're
a lot
laning?
of sports don't get hog usually.
Yeah, that is
they
really
make
weird.
Really weird.
sometimes you see one start a green buff and you lose every creep on the
Yeah,
wave.
yeah. That the start for sure is a big one. And then like Vote said, a lot of times they like Sobek pluck into 6 creeps, a full creep wave, you know what I mean, or something like that, and then
Can't
they
be
just
doing that.
die instantly and
Right.
just,
Sometimes I'm like a full pressure hunter and they pick Geb.
That is a bad one. Oh
I feel like there's been a conversation around Geb where people, I think that people have talked about how Geb can be a pressure pick. Do we?
Depends on the player.
Sure.
Yeah.
Is that player based?
If you're rolling every wave, he could
Yep.
be pressure.
I guess if you're rolling into the wave, then you're getting too aggressive at points, though. So they got to be careful.
It's a
They
fine
don't
line.
wanna-
It's
It's a
a
fine
line,
line. They don't want to make their star ADC sad.
It's the same with like Fafnir, you
yeah.
know, if they just miss every hammer, I'm just like, or they just walk up and they like hammer the wave and walk away, like, thanks, I guess, you helped me clear the wave.
Right.
Like, you really put out a lot of pressure in my lane just there, thank you.
So is there a sigh of relief when you finally get to the point in the game where the support just kind of leaves? Does it give you flashbacks to Season 6 where you just kind of
No.
kick back and farm? Or is
Then,
that not
then
the
you
case?
like,
The jungler can just
yeah,
come
exactly.
up.
I was to say you're riskier to.
Or
jungler
sometimes the
killing you.
support just comes back, you know,
Yeah.
in the game.
Like your support might just go to mid and just stay there.
That's true.
Then there's support jungle will just come walking to you.
To your purple.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Just
see
like,
them
nice.
hiding behind a wall ready to
Yeah.
jump you when you walk
Yeah.
out the lane after doing purple buff.
So you're never feeling truly safe, I guess, in lane as
no.
an ADC. And we've already
Never.
talked about how if the other team just wants you dead, they're going to find a way to make that happen. So I imagine then it's somewhat difficult in ranked. We're going to stick with ranked, and I know we all love talking about it. I imagine then it might be difficult as a hunter to, quote, solo carry a ranked game. Do you think it's possible to do so on Hunter?
Impossible.
Yeah,
No,
I
agree with
think
Steve.
if you're streaming, it's impossible.
Yeah.
If you're not streaming, it's probably pretty easy.
Yeah.
I think the easiest role to carry in ranked is mid or solo.
Yeah.
Solo
Yeah.
absolutely owns every.
Because like, I think a carry role in ranked is so bad, just like fundamentally. If you're
Right.
just solo queuing, because if they want to kill you, they will just kill you.
You're the squishiest guy
Yeah.
on the map
In the longest lane.
in the longest lane.
See, that makes me feel better. I went like 0-7 last night in Hunter, and I was like, there's no way that's my fault.
Yeah,
No,
probably,
it
definitely
is
isn't
not.
your
It's
fault.
clearly
You're a
someone
product.
else's
You're a
fault.
product of the role.
They had a blink Fenrir, and he just kept blinking on me in lane.
That could be your support's fault. I mean,
Right, and the support just wasn't there.
Could be every other role but your
Right.
fault.
Now, see, this is a very wide receiver mentality we're having right now. There, if the ADCs are the quarterbacks, there's no way the quarterback is blaming everyone else, right? The post game
The quarterback
interview.
definitely blames the
No,
receivers.
I feel like the quarterback
Ran the
always
wrong route. He didn't follow through. You know what I mean?
Right. So the hunter, the mental of the hunter can be a shifting area, to say the least. Let's talk about. Okay, so I think maybe we've covered this a little bit. Was Season 7 then your least favorite meta because
The
of Thorns?
worst ever.
Yeah.
I
Just
hated my life.
Thorns alone.
That's why I wanted a roll swap
Right.
come in this year because I felt so useless.
We had the worst pen item.
Yeah.
Adelantis had 25 power on it.
It was just rough, man. They would just double blink, and if they wanted you dead, you'd just be dead.
Sure.
You couldn't like do anything.
I
or
actually
something.
kind of liked that because I
Oh
built the double
my
defense. No, I built the double defense.
Well, I just want
build.
to make a disclaimer because this is why
Sure.
it's so hard to get Thorns nerfed. I go on the Discord, I'm like, Thorns needs nerfs. And then you got other ADCs, I'm not going to say any names. They're like, I kind of like this meta, or I kind of like Thorns, or I
Are they
think
at
Thorns
this
is
table right
necessary.
now?
Who
Are
would
they amongst
Okay,
us?
Who would
I
actually-
that Discord once.
who would type that?
I'm just saying it's happened over the years because Thorns has been around for a long time. And I've been battling this battle for like 7 years, trying to get Thorns removed.
I agree with you on Thorns.
Okay.
Well, it's a little less nowadays, right?
Yeah, now it's a little less
But
prevalent.
the fact that it's in the game is too much.
As a matter of principle, yes.
All right, so then, Season 7, Thorns, big meta that we weren't a big fan of then. What do you think in your mind in the past, could be Season 7 to 8, 6 to 7, whatever in the past. In your mind, what do you think the biggest ADC meta shift in competitive history was? If you think back on it, when the role changed or felt the most changed after a big update.
Probably six.
Season
Probably
6.
6, yeah.
Yeah, because we played the most gods. We had the most like versatility.
You didn't even go hunters anymore. You just played
Yeah.
all mages.
I wasn't,
Unless you're
in duel
Arkle.
at that point.
Yeah,
If you're Arkle, then you're just still older every game.
yeah.
What was it about that meta that?
Because you just got all the farm. So
Yeah.
you just played like good gods in the lane. In the long lane, you can solo people way easier than
Sure.
like in solo lane because
Mages were also like way better late game.
yeah, you just pick
Because
scaling gods.
You
and
just get
go free
Ob
lane.
Shard, slap it on
Yeah.
every single build.
And their early game was insane.
Yeah.
Because you'd outclear a hunter, you'd outtrade a hunter
Mhm.
as a mage. So
Yeah, Dynasty Plate Helmet was
Yeah.
broken right
Yeah.
there.
True.
I think Pythags was broken too.
Pythags was
Pythag,
broken.
yeah.
Celestial Legion Helmet.
Yep.
basically hunters couldn't compete with mages.
That
by
was
season
fun.
six.
Yeah.
Bancross was broken too. You know?
So you had to
That's
be
the
a mage.
gist of it.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you guys, it's then there's this sort of weird hybrid middle zone where it's like the mage ADCs. Does that kind of scratch that mage itch for you guys, or not really? You still feel like you're slinging autos and doing this, I guess Freya, Kronos, Oleron were the big three, right?
Soul.
Soul, right?
Soul.
Oh, Soul.
Cannot
by the
forget
way.
John
I'm leaving out the most important one.
Don't even think Oleron's a character right now.
Yeah, Oleron actually is just unplayable, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When are we going to see Oleron again?
When they
What's going to change?
make Spectral Armor not work on him.
It literally counters. It makes him crit less than his actual like autos.
What were you talking? We were talking in the break room out there. You went some build where you're critting like 5% or something like that.
Oh yeah, with Heim. Yeah, you can't. I was building crit in SPL and I realized someone on Reddit. I'm getting all my stuff from Reddit, by the way. These guys are geniuses out there. Props to you, Reddit. Anyway, and some guy was like, you only get 5 bonus crit damage or bonus damage from crit when someone builds Spectral and you have Heim. And then I just realized that the passive of Heim is you only do 65% bonus crit damage on its own, and Spectral 60%, and it's
Right.
additive. So you just minus the 60 from 65, and you get 5%. And then I was like, that makes a lot of sense because I was doing no damage that game.
Right. Well, look, you live and learn.
Yeah.
You adapt.
You lose and learn, I guess, in my
But you
case.
lose and learn. And we've talked a little bit about the popular picks over the years, things you guys do and don't like playing. Netrio, I'll go to you first on this one. Look, for me, when I'm playing Hunter, when I'm playing ADC, it feels like the feel of the auto attacks on the Hunters is like, I think, pretty unique from god to god. Obviously, the kit and the abilities is the most important. Does the feel of the auto attack and how easy or hard those are to hit play it all into the types of gods you choose to pick?
Yeah, I feel like that happens. For example, I cannot hit Chiron autos for some reason. Like when you go like a strafing, like from A to D,
Yes,
it
dude.
feels awkward, like how he holds and the long back he has, like it's like
you see the way his character
Yeah,
model moves,
yeah,
it moves to the
exactly.
side, but the auto's still like that way
Yeah.
from his like behind.
So I find,
It's
so
so
I find
weird.
it. Yeah, I think it happens like to a lot of us.
How about the rest of you guys agree with that?
I feel like that in Hoi. Hoi feels weird to play.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Hui autos. They feel so
See,
good.
I think
No
that's so
way.
unique,
Oh,
where
they're
some
so
people just
good.
can and
Nah.
can't hit the autos.
I hate Jingwei autos.
I love Jing.
Yeah, you would.
All right, let's just go around the table. Favorite auto attacks to hit. What do you think feels the best?
Artemis feels clean.
Artemis?
Yeah.
How about you, Netrio?
No?
I'll say Ram actually.
Artemis.
I was gonna say ramen. I'm gonna say something different.
You could say Rom.
I think Donza has some good autos.
True.
What happened to Donza? We don't
Yeah,
like him
Donza.
anymore.
He does.
He does. Fair enough. Favorite autos to hit?
Probably ramen too.
I wanted to say ramen.
But Onher's pretty fine as well.
There.
I'm trying to think of something different. I was gonna go dance.
How has nobody said Heimdall? I feel like Heimdall's just got the
It's just slow though.
beefiest feeling
It's
out of
just
it.
slow.
At the
I guess.
beginning,
And
like
it's also
early
just
game, he
because
just
it's
feels
wider,
terrible.
The hitbox is wider.
Right.
And that's why people.
Oh, so maybe it's just easier for me.
Maybe that's why. I was gonna say that's why I play him a lot too.
You can say Soul.
I could say Soul. Soul autos are not great though. They are not great until you get heat going. They feel dog water.
They look so small and they feel terrible.
Allarin autos, he has nice autos.
I was gonna say Oleron. Yeah, I was
If he was a
struggling
character,
If
you
he
know.
was, yeah.
Yeah, I'll say Oleron.
All right. All right.
I mean, they don't do any damage, but they're easy to hit.
Right. So not enough of a scaling in the easy to hit autos department to
I was a 6-item hunter against a carry and did 400 damage with 3 autos.
that's a lot of damage.
That is a lot of damage.
Is what I would say if we're actually.
It might just be player skill issue.
Yeah, that's what
You could have just crit. You know?
I could have just built defense or anything else.
Yeah. Maybe buff Nemean.
Do you look back at any particular meta, kind of with this conversation, either individual items or just an entire build? Because when the dust settles on big updates, hunter builds become a little bit more standard with a few items that can get changed around. Is there a favorite item, either that you buy now or you bought in the past that you kind of miss having as standard on hunters?
Fatality.
Fatalis, yeah.
Fatality, yeah, that was actually so fun.
I wasn't a hunter back then, you know.
Actually, I had so much fun playing Fatalis back in the day.
When it could actually fit in your build, it was an amazing item.
You nodded your head. I imagine same for you. Fatalis.
Maybe old Heartseeker.
Well, Heartseeker is snowballing.
The stacking
Yeah.
Heartseeker.
That was very snowballing. That was good.
Draining Blade Heartseeker.
I mean, I miss Golden Bow.
Yeah,
to be honest.
yeah.
Those are good
Yeah, I
old days.
don't.
You know,
I like crit.
I was gonna say, what's because what was it? Crit meta was all the conversation it felt like last year. We get all the hunters together. What's your take on the crit meta? Did it need to go? Were you happy with it, or you wish it stuck around a little longer?
I mean, for me, I understand both sides. Right? I understand
That's
both
just
sides.
smart.
But I just like seeing big numbers when I play ADC.
Of course.
And that's
The
my
big
take on
blood
it.
splat.
Yeah,
You get
that's my
the
take
big
on it.
numbers.
I
like
just
the big
hate
numbers.
the
It's fun.
1v1 aspect
Yeah.
of it.
Yep.
If they crit first all, you just lose.
Yep.
It's cool in team fights, but in lane, losing it because he crit
Yeah.
one single
Yep.
time.
I feel RNG mechanics is just like
Yeah.
Yeah.
kind of useless.
Especially when Poison Star was a thing.
Yeah, an OP wind demon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We still see a little wind demon nowadays, but just a little bit. Over the years, there's been these big meta shifts, and big updates like the boots going out, things like that. There's a lot of theory crafting that goes on, and I think Panda Cat's had a lot of conversation around him over recent weeks. It can be anyone at this table, anyone not at this table, present day or past day ADCs. Does anyone stand out in your mind as a meta definer type player? This guy starts playing it, and everyone else tends to follow suit. Does anyone come to mind for that?
Whoever's winning.
Whoever's winning.
Whoever's winning.
Yeah.
The winner, usually.
Yeah, that's really how it goes.
You just think they're smarter than you for some reason, just because like their teams.
But they do
winning.
more damage than you for
Yeah.
some reason. Like that's how it is with builds for ADCs too. You're like, is he doing more damage than me?
Yes, then you
Or at least
try
that's
it.
what I think. I'm like, is he doing
Yeah.
more damage than me?
Or they just see like you do well in one scrim, like I'm gonna steal that.
Yeah.
And he gets wildfired.
Yeah. I don't know. It just depends who's
Sure.
winning, who's doing the best, right? And then you're just like, it must be the build,
You've all
or it
got
must
your own
be
ideas,
something.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. So you all get your own ideas, and then every once in a while, someone will poke something new in there. Because there was a big shift this last weekend, right, where originally it was just all bows, it felt like. And then we saw crit starting to squeak its way in just a little bit there.
The crit stocks.
Mathematics.
I
Boys.
think it was all Reddit.
Yeah.
Actually.
it was all.
Yeah,
It was actually all Reddit.
How much stock do you guys put in when it comes to things like that into the community at large's opinion?
Oh, usually never. But
No.
they make it like me, like some guy made a computer script to
Yeah,
test all the builds.
that 18-page doc. I was
Yeah.
like, this is cool. I'll try that.
I don't even read it, but if it looked like it was from
Right.
a smart guy,
Someone
right?
put
It
a
like
lot of
looked
work
good.
into
You
it.
just- I see a bunch of numbers.
It had
Yeah.
graphs. It had
Yeah.
everything.
So basically, I looked at Reddit, right? I see it looked really well presented. I'm like, this guy's obviously a genius. And then I just go to the TLDR, build this, and I'm like, exactly. And I build that.
So we're giving Reddit a little credit.
Probably a lot.
Well, that guy.
Probably
That one guy.
That one
That one
specific
person.
person.
Jesus Christ. No.
Whoever it is, if they're yeah, right. You can't give Reddit in
As a
general
whole,
that much
no
credit.
way.
No, but that one guy, whoever you are out there, if you're watching, guy or girl, much appreciated, and you're getting a lot of praise from the SPL ADC players here. Let's rewind the clock to the beginning of all of your careers in Hunter.
Geez.
I don't remember that far back.
Okay, then you can exempt yourself. This one's basic. How did each of you decide on playing Hunter? We'll start with you, Vote. What was it about Hunter that really drew you in?
I was a mid laner.
So you started in there.
Yeah. Okay. My first team was a mid laner. And I went on holiday. I came back and I was kicked out on holiday.
That's messed up.
That's
messed up.
And Musi. Back
Oh,
then, that was a long time ago. A long
So I
time
brought
ago.
up a painful memory. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And then I don't know why. I think it was one of you two. Like back in the day, I watched either of you. Like and Game Hunter as well when he was ADC. I watched like all three of them. I was like, okay.
You just started playing it and you liked it?
Yeah.
How about you, Netroid?
It was the auto for me, like the challenge, because okay, so this is what happened to me, and I think people know it. Like when I joined the SMITE, I played in Europe for like 2 years in a row because I didn't know how to change servers and stuff.
No way.
So and also I didn't know how to look my ping, so I never knew F8 until 2 years later.
Right.
So I never really felt a lag, but when it came to auto, I was like, oh, I like this challenge. I want to hit all of my autos, right? Even if I was on ping, even I didn't know that, right? And then I just tried and kept trying, and then I found out that you could change servers, and it became way easier. And I just stick to that.
That's
route.
why he's a beast. You
That's
know,
just
what
the powerhouse
you know what that
that he
reminds
is.
me of? Like batting with a weighted bat,
Right.
right? That's what he
He
did.
didn't
but-
even know it either.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah,
he
for
sold
2
all of
years.
us.
I mean, I was like 14 years old.
And now
That's the
you're
secret.
moving on in the 1v1 tournament because you got the
You mean he's
ping
gonna
in.
win the 1v1 tournament?
That's the secret. All right.
Who's up next? I don't even remember
Me
who's.
and Steve.
Oof.
Get the wheel
Battle of
cage
the
ready.
Boot.
How about you, Zapman? How'd you decide on Hunter?
So I played like in the very beginning. There weren't even roles back then. And then
Just the Wild
It was
West.
just the Wild West. Yeah, everyone was just playing whatever they wanted.
Yeah.
And then we felt like we needed like a range damage dealer that wasn't a mage, right? This is how our thinking back then was, and no one really wanted to play it. Again, I was a jungler back then,
Right.
and no one really wanted to play it. So like, all right, screw it, I'll just play it, and then been stuck here ever since.
Stuck.
Yes, that's
Well,
my
you're
will.
good at it, right? You gotta keep doing it. How about you, Cyclone Spin? How'd that journey begin for you?
I also played when there was no ADC back then.
Yeah.
But it wasn't until like season 4 or the end of it, Aurora just asked me like for the year after to just swap to ADC because he wanted to team with me, Divios, and Best. So I just said yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
And you've had a storied career ever since.
Yeah, I luckily won Worlds that year, and
You
I
did?
just stayed.
Too soon, man.
Yeah, we've kept things non-hostile until I asked you, and then you got kicked, and that was all my fault. Barracuda, I imagine your story is somewhat similar to the other
Same.
storied careers here. Same
It
idea.
was actually Andy and Heater were making a team, and Andy wanted jungle, and I also wanted jungle. Then I was like, I had a lot of respect for Andy back then because he was on Dig.
Some BLG
He
game.
was on Dig for a little bit.
Yeah,
Or
so I-
Root, I think it was Root.
Yeah, and I was like, whoa, like that guy's insane. I'll let him do jungle. Then I come from shooter, so I just was like, I'll play Hunter or like ADC, whatever. And then my first major scrim memory where I was like, oh, I'm good, is I soloed Steve.
I don't remember this.
You were Neath and I was Apollo.
Oh, of course, I was Neath. Oh, that explains it all.
Like, you literally just tanked the whole wave and died.
Yeah,
And
I was a
like-
bit of an idiot back then, that's for sure.
I was like, this guy doesn't respect
Back
me
then?
at all.
Yeah, right.
I'm trying to be
Only
more
then.
disciplined now.
Yeah. Right.
I'm disciplined now, most of the time. That's so funny.
Do you think that you two have the most storied ADC matchup history?
We definitely have the longest
The
rivalry.
longest rivalry. How rivalry carries such a weight with it, though? Do you think? I mean, it's purely a fun rivalry, right? There's
well,
you
Well,
hate each
no,
other,
it
clearly.
wasn't fun in the beginning. No,
Yeah.
it was definitely very hostile in the beginning.
Yeah.
Now we're just old boomer buddies. You know what I mean? Like we don't care now. But
Or you
like,
stand in solidarity with one another while the young guns come up
Yeah.
and take over the league.
basically, yeah.
I think our communities have a lot more tension than we do.
Yeah.
Like, everyone's like, oh, the Sap Bear match, and we're like, yeah, we get to play.
Anytime we compete against each other in ranked, it's like, you you're against Barra. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Hey, you're against Barra. Zap, you're against Barra. I'm like, I know, it's okay, dude. Like, I don't mind. It's funny.
I don't think any of you guys are under any threat, and I'm the precursor to this question with that. But when talking about the new age and the shifting players in that ADC pool, does anyone come to mind in the SEC or SOC that you could see starting to rise up in coming years? Any individual players you think in the hunter role that have a little momentum behind them that aren't in the SPL yet?
I would say from EU, Spud and Streak. I think they're both really good.
Streak I played against Streak. He's
really
insane.
Yeah.
And with Josh when he was in ADC.
Josh
He
was
was
really
good.
good too. Yeah.
Back in LG.
I feel like I got to shout out a lot of the Latin players too, because they're in our ranked games. I don't remember if they're like ADCs or not, but like they're really good. Like there's a lot of them, and they're really good players.
Yeah.
They just they got to shine in ranked, and I guess they got to make SEC teams or whatever. But I think there's a lot of really good Latin players.
Welcome back, Smite fans. Aggro back in the podcast room. I've got Rongyu, Panatom, and Shinto with me here. We're going big stakes to close out the day, fellas. Big stakes here. Zapman and look at Steve. Look, Yarkor, most recently the hunter. Zapman, the new hunter for the team. We got to establish who's the dominant on-her player, right?
Yeah, of course.
You don't have a choice. So it's going to be an on-her 1v1 between Zap and Yarkor. Zap is very nervous. Fumbling with his headset. You can see the sweat starting to develop. They can hear us, by the way. So I really I think it's funnier this way. Look, and Steve said this beforehand. It is a lose-lose for him, right? Like this is a worse situation for Zapman than for Yarkor, right, Rongyu?
Yeah, I agree.
You guys got every time Steve misplays in scrims, if he loses this, it's got to be, well, Yark would have made that play.
We already do that.
Oh, it's already happening then. It's not a big deal.
Because he say he's the second best ADC in the team.
Yes, yeah. Well, he's gonna try and prove that he is the best right now. Yarkor is chilling. He doesn't care what happens. Look at him. He's vibing. No worries at all. Worth noting, by the way, apologies on the lower third. We are missing an R. If you want to follow Yarkor on Twitter, it's at XJARCORR. 2 R's at the very end there, worth noting. Guys, we got to go over the rules. Make sure that everyone's on the same page for this joust. First, the Zapman patented rule set, I believe. First to 2 kills, no jungle, no defense. Or first tower, right? Those are the ways you win. You guys were telling me beforehand that you guys have done an on-her tournament among the team.
Yeah, we need to.
Already, right?
Yeah,
so give me the bracket. How did that kind of break down?
So the bracket was
It was Panirom against me. Of course, I won.
Of course.
And then in the lower
me
one,
versus Nitroy.
yeah, and Jarkor was like the final boss, I think, or something like that.
He got the bye, and he was as the solo laner. He got the bye.
Yeah, I think.
Or Hardcore versus Oxy.
No, Hotly didn't play.
No.
Okay, well, yeah, was pretty much that.
Yeah.
And then Ron, you win to Panirom.
Mm-hmm.
Me, Nitroy.
No, I destroyed Panirom.
Destroyed Panatom, right. It wasn't a simple win. 2-0.
Yeah,
not
destroy
close.
Panirom. Nitroy didn't want to play versus me because he was scared, I think.
Yep.
So I win. Then was Ronju versus me. I destroy Ronju really easy. Really easy. And then the final was Yarkor versus me. It was really tight.
But who won that one?
Yarkor won.
Okay, Yarkor won. that
Yarkor is
one.
the king of Angkor.
Yarkor, was it close with you and Shinto, or did you destroy him?
It wasn't.
It was close.
Nah.
Yeah, you can talk. Yeah, we can hear you. Zap.
Yeah, I'm not nervous.
Not nervous at all. Man, this is gonna be fun to watch. Zap, do you remember your last high stakes 1v1 up against Barra at Spring Fling, the Givalanque 1v1?
I won that.
You won that.
Yeah, I did.
I've heard about how Barra thinks it wasn't fair for years since.
If I lost, I would think the same thing. After today, I'm going to say this wasn't fair.
Right, exactly. Well, let's get in game, fellas. Are you guys ready?
Jarg is ready, bro. He's like, get in the game quickly. He wants to make quick work of me, man. I'm scared.
Hey, you just gotta get in the right mental state. You know what I mean? Does anyone think that Zap's gonna win at this table? Anyone?
Me.
Yeah, of course, Zap is gonna win.
My support.
Oh,
Yeah, it's gonna win.
Panatom?
I'm going for Jarkor, bro. He's the safe
I'm
option.
going someone killing the tower.
killing tower.
Yeah,
okay.
Sam and the split pusher.
I think somebody's gonna int. He's gonna jump and die.
He's gonna jump.
You might lose some patience at some
Yeah.
point, you could say. That surely wouldn't happen, right, Steve? No
Nah.
way you ever lost
Oh,
your
look, my DPI. Oh, too.
Yeah.
Oh no, wait, that's okay.
What is gonna be the build then?
The
Trans
build? Trans 2, okay.
Multi potions and health potions, like 3 on 3.
Health challenge.
Ladies
Charlie?
and gentlemen,
Charlie.
welcome to Who is Going to Be the
that's it,
ADC.
yeah. No relics.
No relics, no relics.
Alright.
That was really good. Ron. Do you want to cast? Ron? Yo, kick this guy so he can have a chair 2 come in, dude. That'd be huge.
What are you leveling up over there?
Let me see something. I'm an Instagas main. This is an
Oh,
Instagas.
okay, yeah.
It should have your settings.
Instagas, yeah.
Who's using Olympian on her here?
The OG, of course.
Okay.
The OG.
Sam with the tryhard
Do you
skin.
want to put some stakes on this? That Steve, maybe you can only if you lose, you can't use Olympian on her again. You gotta switch the skin.
I mean, I'm gonna win, so you can do whatever stakes you want.
Nice title though. That world champion title.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah.
Hey, get away from me, bro.
Oh! The first auto. Nice.
Okay.
Wait, that's huge.
Nice.
Oh, of course.
Oh.
Hey, I'm not that old.
I see.
Oh, going in the jungle. Look at that. Whoa. Hey, in the jungle.
Sorry, this is the new map. I haven't played this map.
This is the same map that you played that Gibelanke 1v1 on, Steve.
It
Isn't
is.
that- isn't
It's
that
taking me
wild?
back.
Yep.
The shark?
Oh, the shark is a little bit rusty.
Yeah. Gotta push me back. Yeah, push me back. Yeah.
Okay.
If I'm dying this way, and then let me play a war here.
Oh.
No, stop! No, don't do it. You're fine.
Oh.
We're chilling here.
Oh.
We're chilling here.
Oh.
We're chilling here,
Somebody
Steven.
Oh, come on. He's gotta use his pillar, bro.
Oh, God.
Oh,
It's fine, Steven.
I might be the third best ADC on this team. I think third best.
Rongi, what went wrong for Steve in that play, huh?
Everything.
Maybe the reaction time, but yeah.
Whoa!
Is he old?
Well, honestly, yeah, kind of.
Panatom knew right away. As soon as he jumped in, he was like, oh, he's got it. And I love Yarkor being like, it's fine. He's losing the auto. It's fine. He had a
I'll
calculator.
get my farm, right? His
Okay.
tower took no damage. Never mind.
Okay,
Yeah.
and yours took some.
Well, same as. Oh my God! Why are you too low, Hop?
The creeps, bro.
Yeah. The creeps, right?
Don't scare me like that.
Okay.
He's good. Get away from me. Ah.
I'm chilling.
Yeah, all right. Hey, all right. I got you know, you're not going to catch me with that.
Get a little tower.
No
poke
jump,
there.
no jump. You can jump in, bro.
No, he's not jumping in. He's scared.
I'm coaching you.
He should be.
Ooh.
Ah.
Oh.
Oh.
It's always the archers, man. The archers killed me, not him. The archers. Look at that.
536 from the archers.
No,
That's just.
you see that?
That's
Look at that.
solo lane wave management
Bro.
right there, fellas.
That's game. That's gentleman's rules. That's game.
That's gentleman's rules.
Okay,
Yarkor,
I'll have 6 in shame.
the reigning champ, the Leviathan, the best ADC in the Leviathans.
I mean, I was just warming up, but that's fine. That's
Oh,
fine.
you want Shinto to come in there? Is that what
No.
you're saying?
Because then I'll be the 4th best ADC on the team.
What up, guys? It's the Hunters here today, and we're doing that little 1v1 segment with the On Her Joust. What was the rules? It's first to 2 kills or a tower wins the game?
Yes.
I mean, this is like your 5th content day. You should just know.
First to 2 tower. Is this my 5th time? Okay, no, yeah, it's first to 2 kills or first tower.
Yeah, no hiding in the jungle, no crit, no defense, no beads, no Aegis, but Netroid doesn't know his team account login, so we're going to buy a little bit of time for him. What's up, guys?
What's up, bro?
I have so many questions prepped for you all, but for other segments, so I'm just trying not to hamstring myself later on.
Mm-hmm. So, how's your day going?
You know what? Pretty well.
Oh, okay.
I thwomped vote in ping pong. So
Nice.
wait, why are you interviewing me?
Oh,
you're going to podcast mode.
I talked to these guys.
He's in podcast mode.
Yeah. I have a nice microphone in front of me. I can hear my sexy voice.
Okay. You like your own voice? Is that true?
Yeah.
I hate my
No,
voice.
I hate mine too.
I hate mine.
No.
Okay,
And
guys.
you like your own voice?
The
You're a
heck?
narcissist.
I didn't want to say anything, but
I don't mind it, dude. Don't
you ever watch your VODs and you're just like,
No.
I like my voice?
I can't watch my voice.
No, man.
But
Okay, so you do.
I like it live, but I don't like it like
Okay.
VOD wise.
So like when you can hear it in your own ear, you're like, oh yeah, not bad.
You just don't
Yeah.
want to hear it back.
Oh,
Exactly.
we're getting into game.
It makes it
Congratulations
weird.
to Netru. I don't know. Can you guys hear us in the little stream room over there?
Yeah.
Hello.
Vote. How you feeling, man? You confident going to this?
I'm gonna fucking end.
Yeah, I heard a little rumor that Netroid might be the favorite here today.
Oh, man.
Vote, just don't embarrass yourself.
I mean, no shame in losing.
What's about?
Especially to Netroid.
No,
I hear he's
yeah,
got the most
Netroid's
solo
the
kills.
favorite here, I think, right?
Yep.
The
Netroid's
most
the
solo
favorite.
kills, the most kills in general, right?
And,
Yeah.
and he's playing as main god too.
That's not true.
What's your main god, Net?
It's Ram, I will say.
Okay, I mean,
Oh,
he's got you there. He's got you
It
there.
was on her right before this though.
No relic vote.
That's genuine, right? No relic.
Oh,
Yeah, you can
no,
go.
Oh.
You go blink or
No, get
or sunder.
Bracer.
Well, did I just see a beads
Well, no,
pick up?
that was
Yeah,
the old
yeah, I'm
bracer
just
spin.
a normal
Not
guy,
this
you
is
know?
the new one.
Yeah, that's even better. That's more damage. Right
New
there.
bracer's so good.
Yeah, just so you guys know, the rules are first to 2 kills or first to take a tower. Real
Who gets the
standard
first auto?
OG gentleman joust.
Who gets the first auto?
We get a gentleman on her skin. And
Whoa.
a Olympian on her.
Whoa, that's.
Oh, my god, my sense is fucked. My sense is fucked.
Where was that 2 going?
Oh, he
Jesus
takes these. He
Christ.
takes these.
This sense is.
That's my. Now I know what I'm going to use.
Oh, and there goes the beads.
Oh, let's go.
My sense,
I can't find my Steam account.
my shoes.
Oh!
He's in your head.
He's in my head. He's in my head.
No.
Get him out. Get him out. Oh. You know, there is like a micro loss if you go back to base first. It just means that you're a coward.
That's
so.
a big confidence in
Yeah,
actually.
you gotta stick around.
Oh my god.
Dude, Netroid's sweating. He's using the Olympian skin. That's like actually just makes you stronger.
It does.
Honestly, I'm sweating too because I have to go against
Kind
Steve.
of bad.
I mean,
I'm
Steve,
sweating 'cause I
Steve
have
is
to-
animal, you know.
Because it's just hot in here, I guess.
You're not nervous, but it's just hot.
Actually 70 degrees in the studio right now, just so
Oh,
everyone at
yeah,
home
yeah.
knows. Not to expose anybody.
Yeah, we're not nervous at all.
That's a storied 1v1 matchup between you two. I mean,
Yeah.
like a decade in the making here.
Uh-huh.
This is the
Good
second time
God.
that Hi-Rez springs this on us. They were like, Zap, Barrett, why don't you guys come into the studio, hang out, blah blah blah. You know, look at the cubicles or whatever. And then they're like,
what?
oh, by the way, you guys are 1v1ing each other. And we were like, what? I just met
Well,
Bear's mom and sister and everything. I'm like, you know, nice to meet you, everything like that.
Yeah.
And then they're like, all right, you guys are battling.
Yep.
And then, yeah.
Who won?
I did.
Zap.
I did.
Oh, okay.
It was
Well,
very
grudge match, huh?
awkward because I left and I saw his mom and sister there looking at me. I was like,
How do you
I
think
didn't want
I
to say
felt,
hi.
bro?
Yeah.
Big ults.
Oh.
Vote, vote.
No.
I didn't even use my 2. Like.
Okay, I mean, look at the minion damage. Look at the minion damage.
Didn't even use his
Bro.
two.
There's no shame vote. It's fine.
Minions have done 250 damage.
Press Y vote. We're looking at. Oh no, we're looking at Netroid. Never mind.
Yo, Netroid, give us a little flex real quick.
Nah. That's the entire play.
Yeah, look at this damage. Look at this
Yeah,
damage.
that's
Yeah.
ridiculous. That
That
was
is
a 2v1, not a 1v1.
Yeah,
That was a
that's
mini.
That's a
right
fucking
there.
7v1.
All right, one more kill for Netroid to close
Okay,
out the
let's get
match
over
here.
with.
Dude, Vote just keeps going in, bro. Oh, I don't think Vote wins this one. Oh,
It's just minion
Oh no, I lost. No, no.
Oh, dag nabbit.
I kind of like vote strategy here. I might incorporate this.
That was my strategy.
That's so unlucky.
Who can throw harder? Let's go.
Just dive
Me
a
and
tower.
Zap just dying to minions.
Just dive a tower at level 1.
Netroid, congratulations on your win.
Congrats,
Thank
Netroid.
you, thank you,
So
thank you.
next time when we come back with a 1v1, it is going to be Zap versus Barracuda, a little grudge match. This time you don't have to look at Zap's mom or Barra's mom and sister.
Zap's mom's.
Yeah, Zap's mom's actually in studio here today. So,
Am I 1v1ing her?
well, I don't. Do you want to?
I mean, I think she'd beat me as well.
Welcome back, everyone, as we get ready for the 1v1. We got Zap and Barra I think just now putting on their headsets. Hey, they're getting ready. But we got Vote, we got Cyclone, we got Netroid. As we sit around and watch the, I guess, the old guard. I wanted to call them the boomers to go against each other. Zap, Bear, how do you feel about that?
Oh, that's fine with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm used to it, actually. If I was like 26, I'd be annoyed, you know, but now I'm just numb.
I mean, you had your 1v1 earlier. No pressure, right?
I mean, I wanted to get ASAP. So
Yeah, I have vote strategy here, by the way. So
How do we make the game? What were the rules that you guys used?
1500 level 3.
Oh, okay.
Level 3 on her. What?
Oh.
First to 2 kills or
Yeah,
tower, right?
Yeah, I know that part. I know that part.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
First
I'm
the
in.
2 towers.
First.
are you ready, Steven?
Yeah, let's do it, man.
All right, Bo. I called you Bo.
You disrespected me like that? Calling me vote? Oh, no, I'm just kidding.
Okay. Man.
I'm sorry, bro. I love
Sorry,
you.
Bo.
Okay.
I love you.
Still late.
So it has to be on her, right?
Yeah.
Like it has to be like
Yeah.
100%.
Unless you want to do X-Ball. We don't know what happened last time.
I was thinking a little bog, maybe a little Apollo.
Okay.
you
Ball could
know.
be 1v1 sounds like the worst thing.
Just
Does
wait.
skin choice matter?
I'm going OG
I don't know
Olympian.
that.
We'll be judging you
Yeah,
based
but-
on your skin choice.
Gentleman and a jungle king.
Skinnergy is a thing. You will actually, like, you know, if it's just not meshing with you, you might lose.
I'm choosing Fabulous.
What's the build? What build are we doing? What build did you guys go?
I think they went Calbo 1,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I Echo 1, but I think Echo was off on a 1v1. I think it's so unfun. If you actually get the item, but make it maybe.
Good lord, on her stars.
Dude, you have 3 stars? That's
Dude.
impressive. That's impressive.
Bro.
You play the god a lot.
You've got 40 stars? Alright, so we're doing Calbo 1?
Yeah, Calbo 1. 2 health with 1 multi, I guess.
Sure.
And then no actives.
Okay.
Alright, let's do it.
Let's do it. Who do you guys have your money
is
on?
absolutely awful.
I think Zap's got the advantage now. The skins tell it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever played with this on her skin, actually.
Just throw up your pillar and look at the other side.
Oh.
I didn't level up my pillar.
Yeah, I didn't level up my pillar, too.
Oh. Thought I had an advantage.
Oh.
First all loses.
Wait, you say loses?
Yeah.
No, that was the opposite.
Oh.
Oh man. Oh wow. I'm actually surprised. I've seen like the few of these we've done. I think like a lot of the supports as well waited for a long time before anybody even got it.
Dude, you see the boomer my boomer reflexes there? Jesus Christ.
The thing is, like, the supports want to win this.
Oh, you're right.
I think none of the ADCs want to win this.
The Hunter players are trying to get out as fast
Yeah.
as possible.
Alright. I need to be faster. Whoa, what is this Warblock? What the heck? Is this new tech?
Oh, it's my genius.
Is this new tech?
Try harding, bro.
No, I didn't mean to throw in your tower.
Oh my
I
god.
didn't realize you want to win this.
Okay. Let me jump in the... Oh.
Buy a sentry.
I'll be right back.
Alright. Not bad. I see you.
Oh, the body pillows up.
This has to be like, I'm sure Zap, Vera, like you guys have done this a lot.
Oh.
Wow, I thought you were trying
Gotta
to
hit
lose.
those.
Man,
Gotta
what
hit those.
He baited me. He's like, Zach, I don't care about this.
You weren't jumping in, so
Yeah, he's jumping. Have you ever seen Barrett jump in before?
I just jumped in, dog.
Oh my god. That's what I'm saying. You catching me by surprise.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I'm only level 4. Barry. This is revenge from all those years ago. X-Ball.
I've been practicing on her 1v1s for years for this moment.
You were waiting for this moment in time. You knew it would come 10 years later.
That's why I'm still in the SPL.
I would have retired 7 years ago, but
right after I won Worlds, but Zap beat me in that 1v1.
Just wait till I'm 5, all right? Wait, you know this is the wire of this, man. I need a mouse bungee.
Yeah, I just ran.
Oh my God, I'm looking at chat, and Yorkor said Zap. Dude, Yorkor makes me so nervous because I feel like
he's watching
every
you.
time I do something, he's thinking in his head, I could do way better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he's like, he can't hit that auto. You kidding me? Makes me nervous, man.
Dude, especially when you're the only person alive and your whole team's watching.
Oh, that's the worst, and like,
Yeah.
I haven't seen scrims once, right? And like, everyone's just going,
Hit the auto.
Yeah.
He's gonna make the play. He's gonna make the big play. Oh, you didn't. Unlucky.
And that is the worst feeling.
I can't tell where the edge of my pillar is.
I know.
It's such a large pillar, bro.
Do you have a Gavall yet?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Bear, I'm still impressed that you wouldn't.
What was that? Wait, hold on. Can we talk about what John just did? Are you kidding
You
me?
didn't fall for that?
Oh, wow.
Wait, Zap, how'd you not fall?
You know what that shows, guys? He doesn't respect me as a player. That's what it is.
Hey, bro.
Dude, he thinks I'm too easy.
Do you remember what I just said to you in our interview?
Yeah, no, I know. I remember.
I literally kissed your feet.
I'm surprised you wasn't on her skin that you've never played before. Well, I mean, I guess it plays into the not wanting to win, but
I mean, but
or he thinks it's so easy that it doesn't matter what skin he is. I'm really pushing that.
Push whatever you want, bro.
Pushing
I
that.
support it, dude.
I don't even know what I'm trying to say. This is patience, guys. I'm teaching you about patience here.
Oh, he lined me up with the creep wave and then held it.
Oh. Oh, I'm trying to lose. I'm trying to lose.
Look, look at this. Look at this.
Mr.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. What is that? What is that? I guess I will F6 in shame.
And there's the win.
GG, sir. Shake hands here, sir. GG's.
That is such a fraud.
Okay,
the older man won. The older man won.
That was the battle of the boomers, concise with Barracuda. The archers on your side, Barra. The map willed it so.
I mean, 1,000 damage. You know, I couldn't do 1,000 damage. So.
Most people that die in the second death, they actually kill the other guy too at the same time. But me, I just died.
It's okay, Steve.
GG.
Well, there you go.
People only care about our X-Ball 1v1. It'll be fine.
Yeah, until another X-Ball 1v1 happens, it doesn't count, right?
I mean, if it was X-Ball, you know.
Yeah. Or any other hunter, you know. Actually, if you're Heim, you know, you could probably be on any hunter, you know.
Nah.
That's what I'm saying, dog.
On any hunter.
You want to smooch real quick?
Well, that's going to do it for the 1v1s. Barra moves on.
Oh, I
and
do.
We'll get to see him. Yeah, you have to play another one, Barra. You put yourself in your least favorite position.
Final 1v1 here. Netrioid versus Barracuda. And the anticipation is at an all-time high. I think everyone in here, this is no offense to you, Bear, I think everyone was voting for Netrioid.
You changed my vote
Oh.
after getting the hand from Barry himself.
Well, I think he just played you, though.
Maybe a little.
He was like, I'm going to throw.
Yeah.
But then he actually try-harded.
I'll
He
throw
used the
this
pillar with the butt cheeks. It really distracted me. I saw the cheeks, and he's like, I can't find the edge of my pillar. And I'm like, I see your cheek. I don't know. And so I'm gonna go with my fellow boomer, and
Gotcha.
Barry wins this.
Well, we talked when we were all given Netrioid love during the roll queue. I think his 1v1 potential on her was literally referenced, so that carries a lot of weight with it. So we'll get in the game here whenever you guys are ready. You guys are you're a-okay to start slamming.
We're already in, by the way.
Okay. Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
Unpause and kill one another.
All right, Netroid, we got scrims, so don't.
Yeah, let's make it quick.
Don't ruin my mental for scrims.
I thought you were gonna say make it long.
Are you scrimming? Are you guys scrimming each other today?
Yeah.
Oh no. It's gonna affect everything. Is there an established build for these on her 1v1s? I mean, I guess it changes with the actual meta, but like right now, do you have to go?
You just build the same thing.
Yeah.
You kind of like talk about it beforehand and build the same.
I feel like
thing.
Echo is lame. They were the 1v1s. It just slows your attacks, but it's just unfun.
Or just, do you want to assault, like, wait till minions come?
That's
sure.
Wow, you didn't
Okay.
give
That-
the. You didn't tell that. John's out here
Be
trying to
careful.
1v1 right away.
He might actually
revenge?
jump on you.
Yeah,
for
be
that.
careful your net. This guy is, you know.
Yeah.
This guy's a pathological liar.
Why no pillar at level 1?
I don't know. I think this is just what people do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to clear the wave too.
Yeah.
So you need more damage there.
That
I mean,
could be-
me
that-
speaking as the loser, right? Like you need to do this and that, but
You can always pull it out of the back pocket. Level a pillar, get the edge.
Ooh, we don't love that, actually.
So what is it? 2 kills or tower?
do you see how net didn't even jump?
Oh,
'Cause
I'm
he
missing
wasn't
the
even-
autos. I'm
Oh
missing
my
the
God.
autos.
Oh, okay, never mind. He's joking.
Maybe Barry
Yeah.
isn't washed anymore.
Yeah. Is
What?
Is he not washed?
After all the compliments you guys gave me, now you're maybe he's not washed.
I mean, truly, I used to think he was mega washed, but now
Right.
no,
What?
I was just kidding. I was just
That
kidding.
was season 6.
Well, they gotta
man.
balance it.
Yeah.
We're all a little washed if you think about it.
True. I did take a shower.
Some
this
more than
morning.
others.
Yeah.
Name who?
Did you see how Cyclone
Me.
pivoted towards me when he said that some more than others?
I was talking about myself. Have you seen me recently?
If you think of it this way, you've had to have had a great career to be washed, right? I mean, if you're
No,
washed, that means at some point you were good. Okay.
You just have to be worse than what you originally
All right.
were.
So any drop-off is
Yeah.
washed. Fair enough.
Oh, Netroid's in the autos now.
Yeah, I'm not on the Netroid,
Don't
I'll
get
be
distracted by
honest
that pillar, Netroid.
Oh
like I
yeah.
did.
Oh,
Be careful.
I'm
See
getting
that?
distracted.
Ooh, yeah, you are.
So much pressure.
I know. I'm
Are
so
you almost
nervous.
5, Netroid?
My heart's
Yeah,
actually
yeah, yeah.
pounding.
Let's go. Hit 5.
There we go.
Oh god, now it's skull time, boys.
Now the kill potential is there. Let's see.
Let's see how it goes.
I mean, against that, you're jumping in, but.
This guy's full HP, full mana, so.
And just better.
What's our take on if a 1v1 ends with like the tower dying instead of kills?
Well, the guy that lost the tower, you know,
That's
loses
his
a lot of respect, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Then he wasn't fighting.
Or he just got poked out too much.
Right.
True.
Which means he's just weaker then.
Yeah.
So there is value in winning that way.
Yeah. Because you kind of just lose, instead of 1v1, you kind of lose the macro part of it.
Right.
We should have brought your Arcorian instead of me.
Oh, you beat?
No!
Oh, that's a DQ right
What?
there. That's a DQ.
What?
Oh,
What?
no.
I thought we were buying relics.
No way!
Okay.
What?
That's a remake.
What? The tab screen's free, right? I mean, we can see
Yeah,
what he's got.
Okay, bro.
Nah.
That's gotta be a remake, boys.
That's
right?
a remake.
That's
F6 this game.
That's a remake. in
To
my
be
opinion.
fair, there are better like relics in 1v1s. Let's be honest.
I don't even have a relic, dog.
Have a relic.
Relic list.
Well, all right. Well, what's the call? Because we got to make it quick. Is that a full-on?
No.
Okay.
It'll be fine. It'll be
Okay.
fine. Don't worry.
All
Don't
right.
worry. Don't
Did you
worry.
buy? Did you buy
I'm in.
beads, John?
I'm
Did
in
you
my
buy
element. No, I didn't buy beads.
All right, buy thorns. Literally buy thorns. Yeah.
Wait, I can't even afford Icky yet. I forgot. I thought the gold spelling was higher. Wait, no, don't push that way. You cheated.
Okay. I'm not pushing that.
You didn't get a relic?
I don't need them.
Okay.
All
right.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to lose fast. I can't believe you beads. I was like, he's not jumping, and then you know, that was depressing.
Okay.
Same time.
Ooh, yucky.
Oh.
Great minds.
That's a yucky. You gonna jump on me?
Maybe. Who knows?
Ooh, a little spicy. Oh, you're level 8?
Yeah.
Oh, you have your one on normal cast Netroid, huh?
Yeah. I play on normal cause pretty much everything.
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I thought all the youngsters played Insta. Zap tried to do it, dude.
I did. I'm going
cannot
back
do
to
Insta.
normal now. I'm going back to normal.
Oh,
I
really?
just can't. Yeah, I can't aim anymore.
It's so much better.
Yeah, I might have to go back to
For some
normal
reason.
actually.
I don't. I just feel like I notice I'm missing a lot more abilities. And then you know you have to blame it on something, right?
Pretty sure I miss every enemy too.
No!
Oh, I have to keep this on.
Now we know how scrims are gonna go.
My mental
Well, we figured
destroyed.
this would be the way things rolled. Netroid got all the votes of confidence in the beginning, but here's the good news: you guys get to go scrim one another now.
Yeah.
Is that good news?
And you'll let.
Not really.
I'm free later
Patch
tonight.
tomorrow.
That's just a Zapman stream going up.
Hell yeah.
We're not like DQing the win, right?
No, that's
No.
We can call it a Mickey Mouse.
You
win if
lessen
want.
the you lessen the win.
Got it.
Make you win.
Well, Netroid, he ran the table here. He won the one.
What did I win? What did I win?
You win the
won.
respect and admiration of your peers, which you've
But
already.
you cheated, but
Okay. Oh, me cheating.
Is it Fire Giant again?
Oh my god.
And they're scrimming later? Can you stream scrims?
I was gonna say you've won one angry Barracuda in your scrims later. That's your prize. Congrats to Netroid for winning the 1v1s. Thanks to all the hunters for coming in, sitting down with us today, doing a whole lot of fun content. Wave bye to the cameras. We'll see all you guys in the SPL. Bye. Thanks for watching.
Good afternoon, Smite fans, and welcome back to day number 2 of Phase 2 of the Smite Pro League playoffs, powered by our title sponsor, Alienware. We're going to have to see how the Olympus Bolts and Leviathans do here for game number 1 of the semifinals. We'll take it to Gormizer and Aggro to bring us the action.
Shinto on Tiamat, that's not an early game damage pick, so you're going to need some extra damage coming from Zapman and Wrong U in particular.
Well, speaking of Wrong U, locked down. The cage gets dropped by Panatom, though, looking to lock away.
Wow!
With a big ult comes ripping through to get the damage out there, but they aren't able to pick up more than just Wrong U. Haddock's incredibly low, but a great heal keeps him alive for the fight. Good disengaged damage coming out from Venenu. They might even want to look further more for this fight. The Bolts jump back in. Jake just waiting for Zapman to come through the wall, and Vin's going to be able to pick up the kill. Shinto is one more box on their checklist, and then Yarkor versus the world. Only his tower to save him. It looks like it's enough. Lazarus looking for the 1v1 on Panatom, but that's the cue to go in for Jake on the other side. He's going to get aggressive. There's through space.
Nice
time.
Aegis.
Beautiful Aegis from Zapman keeps him from taking that damage, but then forced to use his bead as Jake jumps up on his head and tries to throw him back to his team. Not going to be able to find that. A good wall from Wrong U, but Yarkor's just taking up so much damage. Phantom forced to be used. Haddox falls back, but the Bolts have the advantage in positioning.
This should be the left side Phoenix, but Shinto's still here. Wrong U trying to get his back off. It gets a double stun, but he won't live through it. Lasper is able to find kill number 10 for the Bolts.
The damage turnaround is trying to be there. Shinto's looking for more and does
Barrel
find the
stuffs
kill onto Venenu. Now just looking for the chase down, trying to find anybody else, but he goes way too far, and Barra just finds the great crits. Haddox does go down and loses his life. They
Nice
only
kick.
have Jake, and they have Haddox, but that's all they need. They're going to find one more for the Dia side and take game number 1 under the left side Phoenix.
And we'll have to see how it actually pans out in the game 4. We got Gormizer and Aggro standing by for game 2.
Shinto's left him out to dry. Vin's going to make the rotation over. There's going to be the taunt. Lasbra is looking for this fight, just trying to keep him preoccupied. And with the rotation from Vin, there's good damage, but the heal from that 9 turns blessing keeps him going. Zapman kills off Jake over the dual lane. Panatom's one hit, but it doesn't matter. Vin is the one who gets taken down. Shinto with a great rotation. Haddox is now joining the fray, but Lasbra is not going to get saved this time around. Shinto picks up 2, Zap picks up 1, and the Leviathans find the matchup they want. Barra dealing with fire minions in mid. Fire Giant just a minute and a half shy from being enhanced, and Jake is getting burned down. Deja vu to the last FG fight. He's gone before the Bolts can even reply. Now they're looking for Haddox. They're going a little deeper. Panatom goes forward, misses the taunt this time around. Lasbra pops forward, but Zap just does the damage that is necessary. He's almost dead though, but it doesn't matter. Triple kill for Zapman before he goes down, and that's going to be the Dia side for the Leviathans. Shinto picks up the other 2, and they run down to end game 2.
I think it's just such a volatile matchup in
for
this
sure.
mid lane between this Raijin and Hell, because even in the 1v1, it could go either way.
We'll see who's going to make the bounce back and take the lead in this set. We're going to take it to the casters to see how it all breaks down.
Relics are down for Ven, and Taiko drums are still up. Let's see what plays Shinto can make.
Oh, they're going to get aggressive. Yarkor slowed, stunned, and killed this time. It's a
Shinto!
3v5, but the damage isn't going to be good enough. Haddox ends up getting burned down. Finn is going to get taken down as well. Shinto's damage looks great, but can Barra can maintain the top? The answer is no.
Got 'em all.
Zapman gets a double kill. Lasbra left alive, and the Leviathans say, let's just forget the FG and go get that Phoenix.
Gotta be you can end. And the Bolts just did not play around that ultimate cooldown at all. They group up, they try and all in onto Yarkor, and Shinto just goes, sweet, I'm gonna slam the drums. He does a ton of damage, jumps in onto Ven. I mean, that fight being awkward and split felt a little bit weird, but the fact that Ven didn't have relics at the end of it, that Barra didn't have his beads, meant that Wrong U stun was really valuable. And that one big cooldown for Taiko drums, it felt like a lot of team fights just hinged on it. How good was that ability? That last fight, they were pretty good.
Bolts do have a very tall hill to climb here for game number 4, and they've got a lot on the line to try and bring it to a game number 5. Can they do it? The casters are going to be the ones who bring us the action to see if that's possible.
They're going to go ahead and leash that. Jake leaves
There's
the
up.
pool. Haddox is going to be the one who's aggressing Lasbra into the backline immediately onto Shinto. Shinto into the Taiko drums, and here comes Barra. But what? Gets hit down! Zapman is the one who takes him out. Lasbra still gets the return kill onto Shinto. Snipes ring true. Zapman lands. Panatom gets the kill for Lasbra. Now it's a 3v4, and they're chasing him down. Finn just trying to stay alive, but he's not going to escape it this one. And guess what? It's the RDO one more time.
And this time it's Shinto for 4 instead of Zap for 4. The dive is good onto the mid laner. but the rest of the Leviathans make the bolts pay.
Gonna be able to make it back to the fountain, get the healing, but look at the rest of the bolts. They're starting to crumble. This Leviathans team has never beat them in a playoffs, but they've taken out 2 of them. They take out a Phoenix, and they're looking towards the Titan.
Have to do it now. You got 45 seconds, wave coming on the left-hand side, so you actually have some time, but Fire Giant buff probably not up for much longer.
Haddix right now trying to defend. Lazarus still in the backline. Haddix getting shredded as they speak. The Leviathans looking to do it. They're taking down the Titan, and they're able to get it 15-7. And in 3 games here in a row, they take out the Bolts.
The demons have been exercised for the Atlantis Leviathans. They finally
this is their
take
first
down
finals.
the Bolts. The first finals they're going to go to as an SPL team. And it's been a long time coming. Those guys have been hungry. You know that they've been trying to beat this team in particular. And I'll bet you there's no team they would have rather beat in order to get to the finals than the Olympus Bolts.
Well, game number 1 for the Camelot Kings and Tartarus Titans are here and ready to go. We're going to take it to Dulcin and Mifflin to bring us the action.
Wins a Shamash is used, and it is not
watch
good.
out.
This is a
Netroid,
real fight.
Netroid, where are you going to go? Genetics is in the graves. You're already fighting at a disadvantage. Netroid stunned in place, and no way Lair survives. He's going to chase down Netroid, who procs the Scarab's Blessing, and it's another 2 kills for the Titans.
Yeah, Meditation's ticking up, by the way, so everybody's healing up on the side of the
So
Titans.
slow.
Netroid, rest in peace. Paul had time for his ultimate to come back up. Credit for the double kill.
He uses the Taiko drums, and he's got some good damage into the backline of the Tartarus Titans. Shards of Ice as well will slow down this push. Cyclone Spin left untouched. Up to this point, a wall from Genetics separates out this fight, but Variety is being melted through, and who else but Cyclone Spin is on the board. The Tartarus Titans get a second. Cyclone Spin with the double, and now you're back and respawning for Big Man Tings and Netroid, the Titan being siege. And Myth, it looks like the Titans have started off this best of 5 with a win.
They sure have. This is burning quickly. Netroid trying his best.
No, and his best is not going to be enough here, Mifflin. Benji will burn him on down, and the rest of the Titans turn their eyes towards the Titan. Game 1 to the Tartarus Titans.
I like the adjustments from the Camelot Kings, but I think overall Titans have a lot of damage.
Well, we'll see if the Titans can continue their streak, or maybe the Camelot Kings can put themselves on the board. We'll have to go with the casters to find out.
The Primal Fury here. It's a transformation from Aurora. Coerce spreads out to the rest of the team. Disarm onto Genetics. Argus drops down onto Aurora. The first big fight of the game that we've got so far. Polymorph, no good onto anyone, and Argus is dispelled quickly. Captain Twig in on the chase down as Netroid ults in as well. Lord of the Afterlife on 2. That's all she wrote, unless there's a catch out here on right.
Variety makes his rotation in, finds Benji and Genetics against 4.
Genetics taunted back in, and first blood, 16 minutes in, goes to Cyclone Spin. Second blood, looking like Captain Twig. If Benji can chase this one down, who am I kidding? It's Variety who's left alone. Cyclone Spin's got a double. More of the same here in game 2, and it's the Artemis heating up.
Captain Twig still trying to retreat, but he cannot outrun a ferret. Layers credit for the 3rd kill in this one, and this is exactly what we were talking about, Dave. The Camelot Kings do exactly what they did in the first game. It was a Hail Mary play instead of that tier 1 tower on the left-hand side that loses them the game, essentially. If they're given that much space, I don't care how many members of the Kings are still alive.
Variety
it'll
agrees.
fall.
Netroid agrees as well. Hammer onto Netroid. That's going to slow down this turnabout. Captain Twig has found the backline. He's found Cyclone Spin. Lord of the Afterlife is massive, and Twig has bought so much space. Scarab's Blessing, perfect from Genetics, but look at Layers. He's killing the Titan. Oh, and it's out of the Tartarus Titans. Won't need a team fight. They just need a jungler, and game 2 is in the books.
You might have found Cyclone Spin, but you forgot about the jungler hiding in the midst, and he walks immediately in the Titan room and shuts it down. Convincing win yet again.
That is a smaller version of the call that we kind of think got Layers the permanent spot on this roster.
Titans are just going to look to be as aggressive as possible.
We'll see if the Titans can clean sweep this in a 3-0, or the Camelot Kings going to bring it back and keep their playoff dreams alive. Well, we're going to have to find out.
It is exactly that, a small win. Gilgamesh has been great for initiation, but he's not the core of it. Keep your eyes on Variety.
This would be another small win,
So
but Variety only loses half of his health. And look at the onslaught of the front line. Everyone on the Titans, half HP, but that's not going to slow down Layers, who is the Lord of the Afterlife.
Down.
Into the back line. No more Phoenix on the left. No more health on Cyclone Spin.
Rip.
Captain Twig re-engages, and Cyclone Spin in the dirt. Big Man Tings adds another. It's a Scarab's Blessing onto Layers. Is it enough? I don't think so, Miff, when the Camelot Kings running the Tartarus Titans in game 2, and on to game 4 we go.
Can the Camelot Kings keep their playoff dreams alive? We're going to have to see what happens in game number 4.
Big man Tings through the portal, and that's that variety to get Ragnarok back in. Some damage from Ting. Connects onto Aurora, though. Netrioid charges back, and look how low the health bars are on the Taurus Titans. Man Tings through the portal, puts Aurora down. It's a dash away. Cyclone Spin's got a double, and the Tartarus Titans pull this fight, and they put 3 down, 4 down on a triple kill from Cyclone.
Tartarus Titans only 1 Phoenix left, and Layers is in.
Layers is in, but Layers is
Good
taking
kick.
a whole lot of damage. Captain Twig forces out the ultimate from Layers. Winds of Shamash separates this out. Ragnarok gets spent on a Captain Twig as well. Brutalize does next to nothing. The Camelot Kings round about this fight towards the mid lane. Layers has taken a lot of damage. Captain Twig has as well. Lots of ultimates down on either side. Frenzy gets used. Tartarus Titans looking for the Titan. Variety looking to the back line. Cyclone Spin, unstoppable. Cyclone Spin, double kill. The Tartarus Titans continuing their streak here. 3-piece for Cyclone Spin. Game 4 win to the Titans. We'll see you in the finals tomorrow.
Hey there, Smite fans, Aggro here. Look, every single year, the SPL just keeps getting better. Season 7 was incredible, and in Season 8, I'm sure our players are going to take their game to the next level. But in order to do that, they're going to need the best gear they can get their hands on. And that's why I'm so excited to announce that the title sponsor for Season 8 of the SPL is Alienware. Yeah, that Alienware. Our players are getting the best of the best in computer gaming. These Alienware Aurora Ryzen Edition PC setups are insane. Not only will these be the PCs that the players will compete on once we are in studio, but Alienware is also providing one for each player at their home setup to make sure their practice is as good as possible. Now let's get down to brass tacks. The specs on these Alienware Aurora Ryzen Edition desktops are amazing. An AMD Ryzen 9 16-core processor.
That's a lot of cores.
That's plenty of processing power.
That's a lot of plenty of cores.
If you want to stream, this is the way to go.
I know a lot about my cores, so. I mean, Pilates, right?
64 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM.
What? Is that true?
That is true.
I mean, this thing has 64 gigs of DDR4 RAM.
Which you can do literally anything with.
Literally anything.
I've never had more than 16 gigs.
That's quadruple the amount I have at home.
And one of the hottest commodities in the PC world, an NVIDIA GeForce 3090 graphics card.
Insane how much better this is than what I have.
The best graphics you really need, Ultra, of course.
Content's gonna look good.
What's the point of all power if you can't see it? Players will also be using the Alienware 25-inch 240 Hz monitors.
Man, when I win the scrims with this bad boy, I'm gonna feed so hard. And it's gonna be in perfect picture quality.
We are so excited to be partnering with Alienware for Season 8 of Smite Pro League. And the best part is, this VIP treatment, it's not just for the pros. You too can get the best possible Smite experience. Just go to smitegame.com/Alienware and use code SMITEAW to get special discounts on some of Alienware's best products. Thanks again to Alienware. Make sure you're following them on Twitter and Instagram. That's at Alienware on both platforms. And you can join their community at alienwarearena.com.
And you're telling me an alien wore this?
Well, Championship Sunday is finally here. The Phase 2 playoffs are going to be coming to an end today, but we'll get into all of that a little bit later. First and foremost, I want to say thank you to our title sponsor here, Alienware, for sponsoring all of Season 8 of the Smite Pro League. You can go and find amazingproduct.com/Alienware and use AW on checkout to make sure you get this, and make sure that you follow them on Instagram and Twitter at Alienware, and go to alienarena.com to join their global community for giveaways and more. Of course, my name is Gormizer, and as I mentioned, this is the Phase 2 playoffs.
things are, well, and are still getting really heated. We've got the finals. Joining me on the desk, I've got Inbound coming back, and we've got Mifflin sitting over there after a nice cast yesterday for the Kings versus the Titans. Inbound, this is going to be a good set. We haven't seen either of these teams in a finals in this form, or I think for some of them, they haven't been in a finals, period.
Yeah, I think a lot of the players are actually, this is their first finals in either a long time like Zap or just their first finals almost ever. But yeah, I'm expecting a really good match. The Titans played super well yesterday. The Leviathans are riding that hot streak, so yeah, I'm excited.
And Mifflin, I mean, we're at the point now where number 1 seed, the number 2 seed got eliminated. I mean, it definitely has created a tumultuous setting in the SBL.
It really has, man. And to echo Bobby's thoughts, I'm super pumped to watch the Titans here today. I mean, I wasn't expecting the performance that we saw yesterday at all. Mid-cast, I was like, any second, the Camelot Kings are going to do something. They're going to be able to find a win. They're going to probably win the set. They were the first seed coming into this, and, well, that's just not the case. The Tartarus Titans, with layers now on the roster, is just looking so good.
Well, I'm aware, guys, we're apparently experiencing a little bit of technical difficulty, so we're going to go through a quick break, which is good, because we haven't broken anything down yet. We're going to come back with the finals and all of the talk that we have about it right after this.